early.
Woo, we're live. I know we're 1 minute early, but I was anxious because I'm bribing these birds to be quiet. So.
These birds.
Oops. This bird. I'm horrible with secrets, guys. This has been so hard to keep from you. So a lot of you kind of guessed it right in the video. Well, because there was a clue in my last video. So a lot of you got it right. I'm just going to let them come out. I don't want to keep anybody waiting too long. Oh, you guys
They don't even want to come out.
You guys got comfy? Capri made this box special for this event. I thought you guys were going to be like, let me out.
Oh, that just builds the suspense.
Okay, well, I'm going to let them build the suspense. There's lots of clues here, guys, so you guys can definitely. Lots of clues here, guys. So you guys can definitely. Hey.
I was going to check everything. See the comments so I can
Ruining
reply.
my video. They should go right there, but I think people got it. Are there comments already?
They're saying, let's see the bird. Oh my gosh, definitely a macaw.
Definitely a macaw. It definitely, I don't know, this might upset him if I move the box, but Capri designed this box, and she only did 3 sides, so I can't show you guys the bad side. I'm trying to figure out where's the bad side. Oh, we got some movement. So nice, right? So you have to tell her what a good job you think she did, and there we go! Hey, you made it! So, I know a lot of you were hoping that I was going to take a project bird on. And to be honest, I almost did. I got a little overwhelmed with how many people wanted me to take on their birds. And there was a cockatiel I was going to take on, and I convinced the owner that she could do the training herself. She really didn't think she could. If you guys want to see that video, I'm up for uploading it today, and you guys can check it out. I don't know about uploading 2 videos in a day, though, so I don't know if that's too much for you guys, but you guys want to see. However, I'd be up for that because it's really cool. When a lot of people ask me if I'll take on their bird as a project bird, my main thing is I want them to at least try. So if you haven't even tried with your bird, I would rather you consult with us and try to get somewhere and realize that it's possible.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the comments. People are saying, rest in peace, Dave's ears.
Yeah. Babies. That is not the one I thought. I don't remember what I was saying. But anyways, for those of you that don't know our birds that well, these are actually our 3 sun conures. They are girls. There is 3 of them. They just got super comfortable in the box. Like, I thought that this was going to be, I opened the box and they burst out of the box.
Not the case.
Not the case. They really are like, cool, we like the box. I did bribe them with millet, but at the time they were like, you really want us to go in the box? Now they're like, I don't know if we've gotten every little thing. You could read me in the comments because I can't see them.
We've got yes to the cockatiel video.
Okay.
What's its name? So this is coming from...
I'm pretty sure that's DETKA.
This is coming from people who definitely don't know our flock and the story behind what happened.
Okay,
Yusuf was saying the same conures from the cruise ship.
Yes. Are you having a hard
Are
time?
they yours? Yeah. So we definitely need to fill in the story here.
Yes. Okay. So these are our sun conures. Hey, calm down. Hey.
Startled me.
There's 3 of them. Remember? So these are our sun conures. This is Lily. This is Phoebe. That's DETKA. We did have them on the cruise ship. We had them in Moab. And then we weren't using them in our show in Moab. And so a friend of mine was like, hey, if you want them to stay out at my ranch, then they can free fly with the flock and have a lot of fun. P.S. It's like 10 to 20 degrees cooler over there, which was a big deal. Blocking the camera with your tail, Lily. And so anyways, I was like, yeah, that would be awesome. So some of our birds went out there, and Phoebe was not participating in the free flight. She would literally just stay in the aviary and refuse to go outside with everybody else. And so I was like, you know what, let's try to give them another season. And so they went another season, and that's when Phoebe, oh look, they're using the stand. We just put this stand together yesterday. And that's when Phoebe finally started participating. We had only done some minimal free flight with them, not a ton. And yeah, they loved it and they did awesome. And then this, what was it, this winter. We got them back in Florida and brought them home. And we're really excited. And Dave is going to do lots of training with them. Right,
so
Dave?
the goal is to get some of them in the show.
Yeah.
Put them in, because we had them in the show, but it was like just as a behind the scenes bird lecture and never actually in the magic show. And so my goal is to get some of them in the show. So I don't want to say what they're going to do yet because it may change, but we do have a plan and a goal in mind, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and hopefully Dave will do a lot of the training.
Can you do a sun conure care video?
What do you mean? Like, so I need specific bluntness with communication. So a conure care video, yes, I'm up for it. I just want to know what you want to see exactly in it. Like, do you want to see what I feed them? Because it's the same as my parrots. I don't think a lot of people understand that what I feed the macaws is what I feed the little guys. They just take different treats and different amounts because they're little bodies, because you only weigh like 100 grams.
Getting a lot of questions. How can you tell them apart?
Okay, so the funny thing is as they were growing up, Lily got most of her yellow first. So she's the oldest. She also has kind of like a baldish looking patch on her head. And she's more yellow. I know they all look identical, but to me, she's more yellow. She's the only one that talks, so mannerisms are a big thing. She says, babies, and she says, cute, cute, cute. Just like that.
Amanda's saying, I love you both. My birds are so happy because I've studied your videos.
Ah, yay.
Thanks,
I love hearing that. Mainly with these guys, it's more of like their behavior that tells them apart on a whim.
DETKA usually comes to me first, so that's part of that.
DETKA loves Dave.
Did I get bombed?
No.
All right.
The one that ignores pretty much everybody is Phoebe. So if you let the 3 conures out, Lily will come to me, DETKA will go to Dave, and Phoebe will be like, I don't really care for humans.
Let's see, got 2 birds. Love you guys. Thanks, Adam. We got lots of happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys, too.
Happy Valentine's Day. I thought this would be a very cute and romantic
this is funny. Kyle saying, I used to work with my with 2 sons and a Jende, but their screeches kill my ears. However, I'm fine with my Moluccan screams.
Okay, so I agree. However, I'm not okay with Moluccan bites compared to these guys. Like, just saying. And white cockatoos in general, but we won't talk about white cockatoos in general because I make fun of them a lot. But yeah, to be honest, when we got these and before we got these guys, I had no idea what was in store as far as the screeching, and it was a big deal with our neighbors. So
Only one of them.
So we should definitely look for like 30 acres somewhere.
Yes. If anybody has 30 acres that they would like to donate to a good cause.
That I can net and doesn't have an HOA or any neighbors, that would be awesome. Well,
let's see
baby
here.
Girls. Baby girls.
I see. I love your videos, and you've been so helpful with me helping my birds, and they're doing great now. Thanks so much. That's awesome.
Speaking of a Moluccan, by the way, somebody asked me to take on a Moluccan as a project bird, and we're going to start consultations. So my thing with project birds is I want to work with birds that nobody else can. I want it to be like, hey, this is something that only I could do sort of situation. Whereas if I feel like the owner is capable, then I want to work with the owner, because a lot of times people just don't believe they can do it when you guys are fully capable. You can do it. So that's really what I want to get across to people, and I want people to try. And if you've tried and if you've failed and if you're super discouraged, then yes.
We're going to do a quick picture for our Instagram.
She looked at and everything.
That is awesome. If you guys want to see that picture, I'll throw it on our Instagram stories right now. So definitely go check that out. Out of curiosity, how many of you guys follow us on Instagram too? Because we do put different content on both places. So
I finally learned how to do swipe up on Instagram. I'm probably overdoing it. And then I learned how to do stories, probably overdoing that too. I learned how to do highlights. I'm pretty stoked about all the stuff I learned. And for those of you that are wondering about project birds, I basically started a thing on Patreon where you can sponsor a project bird. So as long as it fits within schedule and you've tried to work with the bird, we can do project bird stuff. She's as if the hair didn't already look like a nest. Thank you. And I can't wait to post the pictures of these girls because I've been holding back on all stuff related. I've had to edit videos so carefully and cut their footage out and mute it at times because these guys are noisy. And so now I finally get to be free and share some really, really cool upcoming videos about these guys. So I'm so excited. And by the way, if you don't know, they're all sisters. So they're all girls. They were born in December, just a few days apart.
All right, so that picture is live on our Instagram stories at the moment. And let's see here. I'm getting a lot of requests on here that say, can you do a specific, like a cockatiel video or a conure video just on general care? So kind of interesting to see that.
Okay, I'll write it down, guys.
I love seeing this. Lisa says, I don't own any birds, but I love to watch your videos. I think that's so cool. We get a lot of that where, you know, we try to be, well, I say Jamie. I should say Jamie because my only part, it really is the behind the scenes stuff and then in the shows and whatnot. But, you know, the whole idea is to try to be entertaining and educational. And so it's fun to see the kind of comments where there's a lot of people who don't own birds. I
find it like nothing against the bird owners, but it's almost like you expect the bird owners to be here because they have birds. It's obvious that they really like birds. But it's when the people that literally say that, they're like, I don't even have birds and I watch your channel. And I'm just like, seriously? I just feel it's so flattering. It's really nice.
Here's a good question. At what age do you think a bird is ready for target training?
Whenever it can take a treat, I would say, for target training, because when you present something and you want them to be naturally curious about it, it's really easy to get a baby bird to be naturally curious because they are. That's just the phase they're in. But to actually be able to reward it and get it to continually happen is going to be harder without something as like a reinforcement that you can use. And food is the most obvious. So when they hear that click and they get presented with a treat, they're like, oh, I want that to happen again. And they're more likely to pick up on it.
One of the comments is, I missed it. What birds did they bring home? We brought back our conures.
Our conures. So we didn't bring back anybody else's bird. To be honest, I feel out of space and like crammed. So those 30 acres we were talking about, if they could be in Florida, that would be great.
So this one's saying the macaw hates men very much, and she's the only one that can do some things with him. However, he still bites me too.
I would say, and this is kind of my thing, and this is our kind of not total requirement for consultations, but we highly encourage it, is for you to check out our course called the familyfriendlyparrot.com. And it is now 2 courses because we did a part 1 and part 2. And it just talks about the basics and what you need and what your foundation is with your bird. And once you have that foundation in place, you can then build upon it. And consultations with us go way further when you've already watched these videos. And that's why I always tell people, please, and we have a consult package where you get 2 consults plus these videos. And once you've watched these, then you understand us better and you communicate with us a lot clearer and we can get further with you. Whereas if we do our initial consultation with you, we're pretty much just teaching you what's on these videos first, and then we're continuing on. Whereas if you just watch them in this context, it's so much more powerful because we can show demos with our birds, what it looks like, what it doesn't look like, and we just kind of give the appropriate things for how all people learn. And then we can go from our consults.
And they're also, the reason these came about was because we were doing so many consults and getting so many of the same questions, and we realized that there was just no information out there answering these questions. Especially
in order, because there really is a formula to it, and you need to do it in order to build that strong foundation, and then from there you can build upon your relationship. Often those people don't have a solid foundation to build on, and so then they're building things and taking like 5 steps forward and then 6 steps back because they don't understand that there's these holes.
Sorry, how little does she look right there?
Oh yeah, she looks like she's
and those are available on our site, familyfriendlyparrot.com, and there's an instant download, so you don't have to buy the physical DVD, but just give you a heads up on that.
Just that website that comes with the consult package. The website, birdtricksstore.com, you can also get the videos, and you can get them in DVD form if you want, but it doesn't come with a consult package.
And thank you, everybody. I'm seeing tons of comments. I'm a little bit behind in the comments now, but I'm seeing tons of comments of people that follow the BirdTricks official Instagram. I love it because that's it's a totally different type of platform. I really enjoy that platform because I feel like I get to be more involved in different elements of it that I don't always get to be on the YouTube. So
that's a fun one too. It took me a while to like Instagram. Yeah. I like it now.
Greetings from Serbia. Awesome. Wow.
Ooh,
Jade says my hair must taste good. Are you picking at my hair when I'm not looking? Or are they picking at your hair? Either way, somebody's hair tastes good.
Well, you're behind. That was a while ago.
So it says, this might be a dumb question, but how many times a day should you feed a cockatiel or any bird in general, and how much? Could you make a cockatiel care video and how to train, etc.? Love you.
Oh man, I need a cockatiel. So what I find is like a pet peeve is I don't like to make videos that's like, hey, cockatiel care video, and then I'll have a cockatiel in it and not showing it for the first time with a cockatiel that doesn't understand. Like I like to show it with untrained birds, and then you can see the progression and transformation. I get irritated when it's like, here's all the information. This is what you would do. I like to see it in action. What are you doing? Because it is starting to tickle.
All right, let's see.
But yes, I will try to make a cockatiel care video. Maybe somebody has a cockatiel I can work with. That'd be cool, except I don't have all the space right now.
People are asking for you to train a hyacinth. People.
So a lot of you are new. I did train a hyacinth named Jaime, so you can look up Jaime's videos. Although I don't know if I documented as well. I document way better now. I feel like my sentences
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. It was the comment about the hair was you.
Yeah, but I have worked with a hyacinth before. It would be fun to do it again. We do have a hyacinth video coming up in March. It's the crazy one.
Oh
Dave
my
had
gosh.
to help me edit
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. But anyways, I don't want this video to go too long. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll answer probably 2 more questions and then wrap this up. And I'm super excited. And you guys have lots of Conure videos to look forward to.
I'm getting feedback here. You can train my cockatiel. Ordered your cookbooks. They're amazing.
Yay, cookbooks. I love that.
Should smaller birds eat more often? My parrotlet wants to eat all day.
Yeah, I would say with small birds, like I think we could get more training sessions out of these guys than we could a macaw, just because their metabolism is faster. They're all over the place. This amount of space is way bigger for them than it would be for a macaw. So yeah, you kind of just go by your own bird. I wouldn't look up what my bird is supposed to weigh and go by somebody else's standards, because you just need to figure out what's right for your bird and make sure that they're happy and healthy. And
I'm going to finish up with this here. George Wood is saying, are you available for online training sessions? That's something we've been doing a ton about. Jamie mentioned a little bit. It's why the family-friendly parrot formulas #1 and 2 came out. So we can definitely do that for you. What's the best way for them to contact us? What do you prefer?
Yeah, so what I prefer is that you go to familyfriendlyparrot.com and you get the consult package. And that's where you get these 2 downloads. We prefer you watch these downloads. There's a quiz at the end of one to see which information you retained really well and which one you maybe need a little bit more time to digest. Then you can schedule, you can just email us at info@birdtricks.com to schedule your actual consults. And we do 2 30-minute follow-up consultations with you to see where you're at. And from there, you can basically get them a la carte, or we do consultation packages. If you want to consult with us weekly for a certain amount of time, we can do something like that. But consultations are $60 for 30 minutes or $100 for 1 hour. And when you get these videos with the consultation package, you're getting a deal. So I think it's $124 or something like that on the website.
Remember, but it's a pretty sweet deal.
And two DVDs, or 2 downloads. So yeah, that's what I would prefer. That way we can get further with you on the actual consultation side of things.
Are your cookbooks for most birds big or small?
Yes.
Or is it specific?
Our cookbooks are for all sizes. So you'll see all the birdie models in there. We have everything from budgies to macaws, African grays, cockatoos, Quakers, cockatiels. Literally, it's for all size parrots. So you'll want to alter the recipe a little bit depending on what size you are feeding, because we were feeding a little of everything. So we would alter the recipe to whatever size bird we were working with.
And I have a question, because we don't usually do a lot of these live chats. Do you guys want to see more of these live chats? Is it beneficial to you? And because we want to do it in a way that doesn't feel like we're pitching products, because we do have a lot of products, but
we have a lot of products because we get the same questions. It's nice to be able to reference that,
yeah. But we do want to answer questions. So yeah, if you guys are interested in more of these live chats, maybe leave a comment, or it's blowing up now with yeses. So.
Aww. Well, I'm glad.
Awesome.
I do try to do the live chats randomly on like Instagram or things like that, but when I'm doing it from my phone and people call, it immediately knocks me off. So that's tends to be what happens. But we'll try to do more live chats. I have a lot more fun videos coming for you guys in the next coming months, and a lot more collaborations. So I'm excited to share.
So what was the final verdict? Are we posting the cockatiel video?
Yes, I will post the cockatiel video for you guys later today. And you can see why I encourage people to work through this, because the transformation is really, really cool. And this is how I kind of work with some of my consultations. So you'll see how I kind of work, and then I will link to a video that I made showing the entire progression of what happened after those consultations. And
I got to ask or answer this. Yusuf has asked a few times, can the wood for target training be harmful for birds, like the chopsticks? So we use untreated chopsticks, and the goal with target training is your bird shouldn't be eating the stick. So,
and that is why we refer to it as touch training a lot of the time, is because we want the focus to be on just simply touching it. When I worked with a hyacinth, I literally had it stick its tongue out and just barely tap the stick with its tongue. So it shouldn't be something your bird's ingesting or chewing on. Your bird should literally just touch, and it's all over. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. However, you can use a lot of different things. We've had people use those kebabs that are like steel rods or whatever, stainless steel rods. You can use different types of chopsticks that maybe aren't wood, but the goal is to just simply touch, not bite, not chew, not ingest, not put it in their mouth for a long time, anything like that. So yeah, good?
Yes.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I don't actually know how to end this.
End stream.